Okay.
I'll start with some of the evaluations. So we said before that I think we saw a project that had an evaluation set up. Make sure I'm going to the right one. 8378.
I should tell everybody that the data that you're seeing is just a subset of data that what we could extract from our current system, Clarity. So some limitations, because it's not a very complete data set often for all the functionality that this system can do, so that's why you might see some gaps where Katie's had to go through and set up some other data, make some stuff up. Yeah.
If we manage the full migration in that time frame, that'd be amazing, but not quite yet.
But that is one of the interesting things about the system, is that you can say make it up, or you can say I'm doing a little scenario planning. I'm just see what happens if I add this resource here. Do I actually get to my, and you're kind of making it up, but that's one of the powers of the system, is that you can play with the information and see what the effects of certain things might be, and in real time.
Yeah.
So for this project, we went through and it had an evaluation. Some were questions asking about, similar to what you've got in your evaluation framework, what are the internal benefits and justification, what are the key areas that are going to benefit from it, where's the funding, and then also giving yourself, this is a project completing this, giving themselves a score on their capability, the barriers, alignment to strategy. And then this project went out and had some evaluations done by an evaluation team. So I believe 4 people have scored this, including the project, and we can see how that looks. So here the blue line is the project and the scores they've given themselves, and the grey is the average. So we're a bit out of whack on some perceptions of delivery, and this is a way that you can easily see where the gaps are and use that as a tool to drive conversations that need to happen with the project team.
And the dots represent the range of evaluators. All the evaluation can be done online, and you can have it done independently with access to the key information, and then assemble it all, and then it promotes a discussion. So if everyone agrees, it's straightforward. If you've got disparity, you can try and understand why. And then you can also use the pipeline to add in all the other projects that are of interest to you that you're comparing that one to. So if you've got a choice to make, you can see where it sits against others, and you can go backwards in time also and see where others have progressed according to similar characteristics as well.
We could use it for this project, Sam.
Yes.
See, what I like about this is that it enables a conversation, right? So you can see that maybe there's some ambiguity in the way that people are interpreting those questions, or maybe the researchers are right, or maybe they're not, right? So that conversation, and now you're being humans rather than living in Excel. You're sitting down and using your knowledge to have a conversation to make a decision, and the data is in there in a way that has some integrity and some reliability. So you know that you're having a conversation that could lead to a better decision.
Yeah. One of the things we've toyed with is in fact calibrating people, because we're fine. Science has found that people are inherently precise, but generally completely inaccurate. And so over time, you actually have the capacity of taking people's estimates and calibrating them. But we've got a bit to go before we get to that point of excellence. But as Jeff mentioned, the objective of any of this information when it's qualitative is to encourage a discussion rather than they've scored 57 out of possible 90, therefore that's the decision, that's not the way you use it.
Yeah, I like the idea of the conversation, because there's so many people looking at information that are coming from different angles, so even just something as simple as researchers and the investment panel, for example, there might be things that both sides can learn about what's required.
Well, that's really the power, right? Is to enable those cross-functional conversations, because it's visual. The scientist can show an image to an investor, and because you're looking at the same image, again, what I said before, it eliminates that ambiguity and it allows you to have the conversation about why is this research valuable, and how at risk is my money that I'm about to put into it.